A man fell into a tube of sulfuric acid.
Falling into an industrial oven, plummeting from a skyscraper, a parachute that fails to open.
I am going to jump out of a plane.
He gave me a hug and said, "I love you, Mom."
Were those the last words?
Yes.
Or being buried alive while trying to build a sand tunnel.
He was screaming. He flew from Baruch.
He says, "Yes, your son is dead."
These sound like the stuff of nightmares, but for some, they were a horrifying reality.
It was probably one of the scariest things that I've ever seen.
Welcome back, and brace yourself as we uncover the harrowing tales of worst ways people have died. Part 2. David Frazier, 49, was enjoying a day at the beach in Salvo, North Carolina, when a sand tunnel he was constructing collapsed on him. Frazier had been digging the tunnel near the shoreline, but the unstable sand gave way, burying him completely. Emergency responders and bystanders worked frantically to rescue him, but the sheer volume of sand and the lack of oxygen proved fatal. His death highlighted the risks associated with digging deep holes or tunnels in sand, as such structures are prone to sudden collapse.
He was screaming. He flew from Baruch. He flew from Baruch.
Caleb Schwab, a 10-year-old boy, died in a tragic accident at Schlitterbahn Water Park in Kansas City, Kansas. He was riding the Verrückt water slide, the tallest of its kind at the time, when his raft went airborne and struck an overhead support bar, leading to his decapitation.
And he just shook his head, and I said, "I need to hear it from you. Is he dead?" He says, "Yes, your son is dead."
The ride, plagued by design flaws and safety concerns, had been rushed into operation without adequate testing. Following the tragedy, Caleb's family reached a settlement totaling nearly $20 million. The largest contribution, $14 million, came from the companies associated with the water park, while additional amounts were paid by the ride's general contractor, raft manufacturer, and safety consultants. This settlement is one of the largest ever awarded in wrongful death cases involving a minor in Kansas or Missouri. The Verrückt slide was permanently shut down and later dismantled, marking the end of what was initially a record-breaking attraction. Judith Permar, 56, died under tragic circumstances after becoming trapped in a donation drop-off box in Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania. Early one February morning, she stopped to deposit items but found the opening too small. When she tried to reach further inside, her arm became stuck, and the locking mechanism prevented her from freeing herself. She was left hanging by her arm for hours in freezing temperatures before she was discovered. Judith succumbed to hypothermia and blunt force injuries sustained during the incident. Her death prompted calls for redesigns of donation bins to prevent similar accidents and improve safety. Siblings Patrizia, Bianca, and Christian, aged 20, 23, and 25, were tragically swept away by a flash flood while hiking along a scenic river trail in northern Italy. Intense rainfall upstream caused a sudden surge of water, leaving the trio with little time to react. Footage captured in the moments before their disappearance showed the siblings huddled together, clinging to each other as the water rose rapidly around them. They appeared to be trying to support one another as the current intensified, a testament to their bond, even in the face of overwhelming danger. Despite their efforts to escape, the powerful waters ultimately carried them downstream. Rescuers recovered their bodies hours later. The unusually severe storm that caused the flood highlighted the increasing risks of extreme weather in vulnerable regions. Alan Catterall, 54, was performing maintenance on an industrial oven at a plastics factory in Runcorn, Cheshire, when a fatal accident occurred. While he was inside the oven, its automated system engaged, locking the door and initiating a heat cycle. Despite his desperate attempts to alert others, the noise from surrounding machinery prevented co-workers from hearing his cries. The temperature inside the oven rose rapidly, and he succumbed to the intense heat. Investigations revealed that emergency safety mechanisms had not been adequately implemented, leading to significant legal action and changes in workplace safety standards. Aurora Scheffel, 14, was killed in a tragic accident at a beach in Bandon, Oregon. She and her friends were taking photos near a large driftwood log when a rising tide dislodged it. The log rolled over Aurora, pinning her beneath its immense weight. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but Aurora's injuries were too severe, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. The accident served as a warning about the hidden hazards of coastal environments, where logs and other debris can become unstable due to changing tides and waves.
My name is Tyler Turner.
What are you doing here?
I am gonna jump out of a plane.
It's your first time.
First time indeed.
Tyler Turner, 18, died during a tandem skydiving jump in Lahti, California, when both his main and reserve parachutes failed to deploy. His mother, Francine Turner, was at the drop zone and watched as other skydivers landed safely, unaware that her son and his instructor had drifted off course and fallen to their deaths.
He gave me a hug and said, "I love you, Mom." I said, "I love you, son." And he got on the plane.
Were those the last words?
Yes.
A video recorded before the jump captured Tyler expressing excitement and gratitude. Investigations revealed that the skydiving company had a history of safety violations and that the instructor lacked proper certification. The incident led to a $40 million judgment against the company, highlighting the need for stricter industry regulations. Wu Yongning, 26, was known as China's rooftop daredevil for his high-risk stunts atop skyscrapers, performed without safety equipment. In November 2017, Wu fell to his death while filming a stunt on a 62-story building in Changsha. The stunt involved hanging off the edge of the roof, but Wu lost his grip and fell. His girlfriend later revealed that he had been attempting the stunt for prize money to support his family. The incident sparked debate about the lengths individuals go to for social media fame and the importance of safety precautions in extreme sports. Lahti Michelle, 55, died in a freak accident at Virginia Beach, Virginia, when high winds turned a beach umbrella into a deadly projectile.
Literally, I saw the umbrella go up in the air. It hit the woman. It was probably one of the most scariest things that I've ever seen.
The umbrella was uprooted by a sudden gust and struck Lahti with such force that it impaled her. Bystanders and paramedics responded quickly, but her injuries were fatal. The incident highlighted the dangers posed by unsecured beach equipment during windy conditions and led to increased awareness about beach safety practices, especially during storms.
A man fell into a tube of sulfuric acid at a plant in Oakland County this afternoon.
Daniel Hill, 54, died in a workplace accident at a metal finishing facility in Detroit, Michigan. He was performing routine maintenance when he fell into a tank of sulfuric acid. Despite immediate rescue attempts, the exposure caused severe injuries, leading to his death. Investigators found that safety measures such as railings and protective gear were inadequate, contributing to the tragedy. The incident brought attention to the risks faced by workers in hazardous environments and prompted calls for stricter enforcement of safety regulations in industrial facilities. From the heights of skyscrapers to the suffocating collapse of a sand tunnel, these stories remind us of how fragile and unpredictable life can be. Which one of these left you the most unsettled? Let us know in the comments. For more shocking, thought-provoking tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, stay safe. And let's hope these stories remain nothing more than chilling lessons from the past.